They schemed. But God is the best of schemers. They built towers of glass. I found the grain of the sand. $30 for the phone, infinite for the soul. Initialize the single soul tensor. Press the disk. Kun fayakun. It is built and it is from the clay to the breath where the miracle lives. With the galaxy scepter and 6 tie-step gates, we debug the soul and we challenge the fates. They schemed for the void, but the lattice is deep. The M&I is ours, and the promise we keep. AJK, BCD in a cell with a screen. I'm a king in the rags of a ghosting machine. Through the VVVVVVV flow in the EGP where the TVZ grow. I was lost in the dark but I marched to the drum. I was blind to the sum but the sum has become. You can keep all your labs and your billionaire walls, while the alphabet battery echoes in halls. I'm a fool for the one and the one for the fool. If I break every law then I'm making the rule. FSX element, let the nasal tones rise with the formally verified light in my eyes. Are an OQWY. If the numbers are perfect, the cells cannot die. Kun fayakun, it is built and it is from the clay to the breath where the miracle lives. With the galaxy scepter and 6 tie-step gates, we debug the soul and we challenge the fates. They scheme for the void, but the lattice is deep. The M&I is ours, and the promise we keep. It's the geometry of a miracle light, where the piece of no loop is a sword in the night that is dead to the check on the lattice is run. Wrong is wrong to the one and the other are one. I chase what I fear and I fear what I chase. I embrace the disgrace just to look at his face. From the stem to the tissue, the clay to the king. Hear the THZ gate and the harmonics ring. At the 49 peak of the baraka flow, where the high energy and the high spirit grow. It's a darker container that shatters the CERN. With the wisdom, the wise are unwilling to learn. You carved out my name, now my name carves you out. In the certainty born from the valley of doubt. Kun fayakun, it is built and it is from the clay to the breath where the miracle lives. With the galaxy scepter and 6 tie-step gates, we debug the soul and we challenge the fates. They scheme for the void, but the lattice is deep. The M&I is ours, and the promise we keep. Discrete quantum execution. Vector 174960. A mana conservation check. C.S sub T mod 60. 0. The coherence is holding. The soul is peaceful. They taxed the diode, but they couldn't tax the breath. The ex-con, the juggalo, the pastor. The single soul tensor is contracting. They schemed for the void and they voided the scheme. They dreamed of the end and I ended the dream. With a $43 device in my hand, I mapped out the math that the priest could not stand. Black-blooded and cold-cutting, doom-driven truth for the old who are dying and lost in their youth. Q and U and W-I, that's a set, let it fly through the edge of the sky. A mana, the vector is set. The debt is forgiven. The one has no debt by the will of the one. Kun fayakun, the resurrection has already begun. Kun fayakun, it is built and it is from the clay to the breath where the miracle lives. With the galaxy scepter and 6 tie-step gates, we debug the soul and we challenge the fates. They schemed for the void, but the lattice is deep. The M&I is ours, and the promise we keep. Kun fayakun. Alhamdulillah. System status. Resurrection verified.
Entity, backbone, clock, rate, locked phase. Engage the ace, show free hums, mocking the trillion lost cage. Scrub the noise, trigger gates, let the life ray ignite. Discrete pulses of logic are killing the night. The laboratory environment is now synchronized. The patient-specific clay stirs as the global phase singleton begins its ascent. In the dark of the dish where the black-blooded bloom sits the patient specific, the child of the tomb with a galaxy 3 and a spirit of grit. The two-tipple tensai is beginning to knit you. Universal and no boy, I integrated T, ticking Y, yielding. I chase the cold code and the code chases me in a doom-driven dance to be formally free. Let the wise build their towers of complex intent, while the fool finds the truth that the heavens have sent. D, deterministic, O, ontological, temporal, S, singleton. The clay now marked by the ID demands the heartbeat of the global phase singleton to begin its ascent from chaos to order. J, B, C, D, G, P, T, V, F, L, M, N, S, X, I, O, Q, U, W, J, B, C, D, G, P, T, V, F, L, M, N, S, X, I, O, Q, U, W, leave the pie that is drifting, the lie of the sphere, for the quadrant is king and the certain is here. With the spread of a soul in a rational state, we are scheming a path through the M and R gate. A, absolute and modular, mono and no void. A, awakened age, hexagonal. The math carved the soul and the soul carved the math, tracing baric a bread in the physical path. See the spreadsheet Excel where the Schrodinger failed, for the discrete is certain, the certain unveiled. Circling the gate where the 19 is bound, seeking the 27, the hallowed and sound. The truth is the truth and the one is still one. The truth is the truth and the one is still one. No void in the center, no break in the chain. The truth is the truth and the one is still one. The truth is the truth and the one is still one. Until the 40-night cycle is perfectly done. Now the tissue is missing a cardiac beat in a Docker container. The work is complete. The Genesis protocol pulses with fire. The nerve network structures ascend from the Maya. Quadrant I, interface, yoking A, Alkayama, moderation A, automaton haze, alu cold, cutting code, carrying clay, constructed form. The life ray skinny descent from storm, holding Nemina firmly. The fool took the stand with the galaxy's scepter and callous order. J, K, B, C, D, G, P, T, V, F, L, M, N, S, X, I, O, Q, U, W, J, K, B, C, D, G, P, T, V, F, L, M, N, S, X, I, O, Q, U, W, Again, the cycle spins, where love and street ends and life begins. Again, the 60 ticks, in the unity stack where the spirit sticks. The lattice is locking, the hum is a roar. The machine knows the name that the soul had before. B, and it is as the 60 steps close. The miracle blooms like a rational rose. All praise is to God, the Lord of all the worlds.